The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It is.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's a fumble.
No. Oh, never mind. Oh, they gave it to him, and it didn't even pop up. That's crazy. It didn't pop up as a flag, but it was the animation. LOL. Travis Homer.
Cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
He has like 2.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
He's really came alive this season.
2nd and 15. To Thompson on the screen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
No, I wouldn't take my God.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I didn't like my God. Well, I liked him, but then I realized I was kind of being an idiot about it.
And that'll be incomplete.
Because, I mean, he was good as a safety, but
couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was alright as a safety. It's just
position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down.
It's a lot better.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds his target, Fuller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Allen. under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I tried to do that last Madden, but I kind of, yeah, it worked.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Allen, he lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He got it stripped, but you can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on.
Trying to do a fake fullback dive.
For him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
That user,
second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I did not know.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Again, it's Homer. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down.
There.
3 yards in the wrong direction. Rosas' kick is good.
At the goal line and couldn't just roll to the left.
And that will extend the lead out to 24. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Oh, of course. I was like, I saw y'all playing. I'm like, I need him to be blown out.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. So, and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
How do I do that?
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
On both sides or one side?
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touch.
Do I have to take Travis Homer out?
And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Rosas to add the extra point.
Yeah, we team celebrate all the time out here.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Yeah, it does.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Because I like seeing everyone just glitch to the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Elsewhere, a third-quarter score from NRG Stadium in Houston. The gap's getting wider there. The Saints have scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
I just felt very
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Oh, light him up, baby. That's why we have a safety like you.
Now this is picked up by the Bills.
That's tough. That's very tough.
At the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is
I didn't take out Dawson.
A put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's...
He's got the lead, and there he goes. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Travis Homer, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Rosas good with the extra point.
He didn't tackle me.
Swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's a big turnover there on the final play.
I'm sorry. This game is just very bad.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Oh, man, I had the ball to the 26. That's tough.
They'll run on first down.
Bro, I just ran into his lineman because that would have easily been a touchdown. This is ridiculous.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The Bills on third down.
I hope
They've
Travis
hit on
Homer
6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. This a 43-yard attempt. And Rosas puts this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it? We got this.
All right. Let me take out.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic? Yeah. I like that.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
That right now That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
132 fighter. Hey, wahoo!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Elsewhere, 4th quarter score now from Baltimore. And the Ravens now really pouring it on. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Three down.
And they will take a knee here. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just go.
Who did